Looks like I'm starting 2017 off with the rant. I hated this movie, and in the Bye Bye Man, we follow a group of stupid college students who unfortunately get this stupid entity to follow them around called the Bye Bye Man when they discover his stupid freaking name. What a stupid freaking movie, ladies and gentlemen. I hated this movie. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Probably going to be the worst horror movie of 2017, you guys. I kid you not. What an absolute filth of a movie, you guys. I cannot believe this movie got put in the theaters. This is the type of horror movies that I hate. The type of Ouija, the type of apparition that gets thrown out every freaking year that literally only exists so that studios can earn a little bit of pocket change from. This movie felt like it was literally written on set. They had an interesting concept that just, you know, they were like, okay, and then they just started shooting it the next day with terrible actors that they found on the streets. It's bad. This is a bad, bad, bad movie. This is an awful film. You should not waste your time with this movie, but this movie is awful. It is what I hate about the horror movie genre. Just crammed into one film. I would rather watch straight-to-DVD garbage than watch movies like this, because at least those films have a reason for their quality being so cheap, because they are literally putting all of it into the film itself. This movie went all into someone's back pocket. The CGI is a mess. Literally, the ending of this movie is an absolute mess. There are sequences that make no sense. There's like this stuff with this train going on in this movie. Why are we looking at a train? You could definitely tell this movie was shot rated R, but it went through the PG-13 trim and cut and edit, because you could tell that certain moments looked like they were cropped away so you wouldn't see the blood. There's even a scene in this movie where a lady gets shot, literally, by Lee Winnell, the beautiful man that is Lee Winnell, but gets shot in the chest. She literally ricochets, hits the wall, there's an imprint on the wall, but there's no blood. It is dumb stuff like that all throughout this freaking garbage of a movie, ladies and gentlemen. I hate. Now we'll give this movie credit for one thing and one thing only. The concept of this movie, of the Bye Bye Man, is interesting. There's something there. It needs more working, but there's something there with the concept of the Bye Bye Man. The whole don't say it, don't think it, you know, sort of chain letter curse that is of the Bye Bye Man is interesting. We've seen that done great with It Follows and The Ring. I watched this movie, and then shortly after, I went and watched Martin Scorsese's Silence, which I was in that theater for 3 hours and 1 minute, and Silence felt shorter than this. I will admit, I'm actually kind of hoping I can get my hands on a poster so I can rip it up for you guys like I did with the Brothers Grimsby and Ouija. So, look out for that hopefully soon. And if they grant a sequel for this garbage, I hope that we can go ahead and get a petition started so that Mike Flanagan can come in and say this somewhat interesting of a concept and make a pretty decent sequel out of it. Basically, I just want Mike Flanagan to come in and do a Ouija Origins of Evil Rags to Riches tale for the Bye Bye Man, because there's an interesting concept here. The concept has ideas that could work in another movie, but not in this movie. The Bye Bye Man is as awful as its title suggests. It makes you want to leave the theater about 5 minutes into this. It's laughably bad. The acting is poor, and it literally has no redeeming qualities to it. And this is surely a contender already for some of the worst that 2017 will probably offer. As the score goes, I'm going to give the Bye Bye Man a 1.5 out of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was my rant, basically, on the Bye Bye Man. It sucks. On the screen, you'll find videos to much better things that you should spend your time watching. And until next time, you guys, I'm the Slasher Movie, and you guys have just been slashed.